So it's under 17 feet, roughly 2,800 pounds, but is it for couples or families? Let's check out the unconventional, conventional RV. Welcome to the all-new Keystone Coleman 13S. You're looking at roughly 16 feet, 2,800 pounds dry, and yes, we're on the outside of the rear of it because this is how you get in. Come on, let's check it out. Go ahead, Mr. Morris, take yourself a pan around. So do you see what I'm talking about when I say unconventional, conventional RV? Conventional RVs are what we call the aluminum sided. So it's timber core constructed, has the R7 type of insulation in it, very similar to what you have in your home, but has the aluminum siding. The thing I liked about the 13S was we're 16 feet, we're 2,800 pounds. This one can technically sleep 4, but I didn't know if it was for couples or families, so I want you to help me out. If you're a couple, we're going to talk about what you can do with this. This back area is really where I think it comes into play. You got an awesome spot for you and your loved one to sit and chill thanks to the jackknife sofa over here on the off-camp side. You do have, as with most jackknives, a little bit of storage space, but you need additional sleeping space. Boom, there you go. If you have the dog, great spot for the dog. But for families, additional sleeping spot thanks to the bunks. But for couples that want more headroom, take the mattress off. I'm just going to set it down here for a moment. Lift up the bunk. Now you got additional headroom. Great for storage, great for sleeping, but it's versatile. Then if I want to just sit down and chill here, I can sit down and chill. I got windows with pleated shades to give me some privacy. I got the mushroom lights. I got the USB-C and A charging. So pretty versatile, more importantly, pretty functional for couples and for families. Here's the only kicker that made me say, okay, this is probably more for couples. When I come over to the kitchen, I got the T-mold countertop, so get yourself some sealant and make sure to seal this edge. But I got the sink, I got the high-rise faucet, I got the oversized window, which if I do have the kids is great. I can check on them if they're playing at the campsite. I got my awning control and my light control here, and I have my tank controls, aka my command panel right here. This is where I come to see how my tank's looking. And for your tanks, you got 28, 34, and 34. This also cuts on your electric water pump, as well as your electric water heater is over there. Then I got my little mini fridge, which screams couples, not family for me. I got storage drawers, which are full extension on drawer guides, which screams both for me because you got space, you got storage space. Trash can spot right there, which is great for both. More storage space, which is great for both. Then I got the Greystone microwave here, but I only have the one induction cooktop. That makes me say couples. But if you're buying your first RV and you've been tent camping the entire time, you really just need a place to get cleaned up, sleep, and you're pretty much used to grilling outside anyway. So you probably already have the portable grill, which you'll bring out. This could really just be to warm something up on the interior. I honestly do feel like for couples and for families, this is viable depending on what you need. But it's definitely not one you're going to be spending a lot of time in because it's kind of tiny. But for those that are saying, Chris, all we need is something where we don't have to upgrade our truck to be able to tow something heavier, and we just need a place to get cleaned up and get some sleep, this thing is freaking perfect. I got grab and go storage, aka pantry storage if you need it. Then right over here is going to be another functional space. It is a dinette top, work top, or game top if you want to bring the Xbox with you. My TV mount is right here, so if you do get a TV, you're absolutely going to have to get the arm to put it on. But you got your inverted outlet as well as your cable/satellite connection. And since Coleman is made by Keystone, that's the Key TV multi-source connector. It's a smart connector, so you don't have to worry about chasing cables when you get to the campsite. But underneath, I got more storage and my InnoFlame fireplace, which is roughly 4,800 BTUs of heat coming off of there, multi-flame, multi-light setting. That is your heat source, because this RV is pretty much all electric. It is wired for solar, and I would highly recommend going ahead and getting that upgrade done. But your water heater controls, right there. Your AC controls, you got the 8K BTU AC right here on the side, another window, another inverted outlet, and a bed that can easily sleep 2 people with storage underneath. What else is in this thing? Let me show you. Now, Ryan and I just flipped around so you can kind of see from his perspective and from my perspective. For a coach that's only 16 feet long and slideless, you got pretty good space in here to move around. So if I'm prepping and Ryan wants to come and go, it might be a little tight if this jackknife sofa is down, but I think if it's up, we'll both be fine. So couples, families. But you have a wet bath in this bad boy. So right behind this solid door, that right there is your wet bath. This is where I think the folks at Keystone got a little creative. They took some great compliments of a Class B with, you know, the multifunctional desk style, the space layouts, and the wet bath, because this coach only being 16 feet, you still get a bathroom. That's pretty sweet. Sure, it's a wet bath, but if you've been tent camping, this is like a spa. Because if you've never used it, you don't know what you like and what you don't like. So this to me is one of those coaches where if you're a couple or a family, you pick it up, you try it out, you figure out what you like, and then on your next one, maybe you go bigger. Heck, maybe you're like, Chris, this is actually too much space. We're active, we're out there, we're climbing the mountains, we're running, hiking, biking, the whole nine. I think it's a great way to have a good investment for you getting out with your loved ones and seeing the country and having some fun. But more importantly, it's not a breaking the bank investment where you're going to feel like you're losing money by figuring out the RV lifestyle that's going to be right for you. Not perfect for everybody, but somebody out there is saying, you know what? I think we're right. But you got the plastic bowl, you got the shower, hot and cold. You got to step up to get in, so you won't really have to worry about spilling out over there. And then if you need some more storage, you got the ward and grab and go spots right there. For a coach that's 16 feet, Coleman did it right with how they laid it out and the stuff that they packed in it, but it's extremely unconventional. If you like it, leave me some comments down below and let me know what you like and what you don't like. Where do you see you using it? And if you're interested in something like this or just any RV, just put interested. But all in all, not bad, dude. Not bad. Let's check out the outside. Another feature that I like that they did this year, well, I'm on the fence about it, if I'm being honest, are the plastic stairs. I like it because they're plastic, they have tremendous grip, they're lightweight, and I love the ratchet leg system. It really makes it easier to adjust depending on the type of terrain you're set up on. I got the rear stab jacks in the back. The only thing I don't like about the steps, the plastic, is I feel like they're gonna wear and fade more than the metal. I could be completely way off base. I'm just throwing out there what I think. I got a 6-foot awning right here and a 10-foot awning on the campsite. So yeah, even in this cute little 16-foot RV, they gave me 2 awnings. I got the 80% tint on my sealed safety windows. Right there's my Dexter Easy Lube. They even galvanized the well for me, gave me some power out front if I want to set up a TV out here or just plug my phone in. Then over here I got my manual stab jack, my rails for my batteries, and of course my 8-inch frame. Lippert chassis, which is powder coated, really good support for this coach. But you'll notice there's no propane because well, your water heater is electric, your heat is electric, and your induction cooktop is also electric. But at 16 feet, roughly 2,800 pounds dry, 4,000 pounds gross, you don't have to worry about upgrading your tow vehicle. You could literally just grab the keys and go and figure out what you're gonna like about camping and what you're not gonna like about camping. So if you're a first-time RVer, have been in a tent, and you just need a place to sleep, a place to get cleaned up, and maybe a place to heat up some food, man alive, I can't think of a better spot for you to try getting into the RV life with the Coleman 13S. But leave me some comments down below and let me know what you like about it, what you not like about it. And as always, please click like, subscribe, and notify so the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. Hope you enjoyed the Keystone Coleman 13S. I'll see you soon.